Hi everybody, we're gonna head out on an adventure today. We're looking for a few places. I don't know how we're gonna get there yet. It says, one way, but we'll see if we can run into a lock gate. I know we can get around on 23 the other way, but it's a much bigger drive the other way. We're looking for Camp Govey, Govey. I think I say that wrong. And then we're gonna go to Vance Creek Bridge Side View. And then we're looking for the High Steel Bridge. Let's see what else we're looking for. It's all out on Forest Road 23. Oh, we're also looking for Brown Creek. On the bridge, Ring of Fire was a movie in 1961 called Ring of Fire. Part of that was they used the bridge for part of that for recording. It's filming. It's no longer in use. It's all falling down and stuff like that. But we're gonna go see if we can't find it. If we can find it, we're gonna metal detect around there for a while. I'm gonna run a couple errands right quick, and then I'll have you back on, and we'll be on our way up to Vance Creek. Okay, it's not Vance Creek down the street. It's where it is way up in the back country. Okay, we have our PEE, and let's see what else. We brought 2 detectors with us just in case, and we're gonna go see where this takes us today. Let me go run my errands real quick, and then I'll have you back on. Okay, love you guys. Let's go adventuring in the back country. I doubt there's gonna be reception. That always makes me feel good. Let's go. Okay, you guys, our errands are done. We're heading out to Mount Brady Road. We're gonna go find the High Steel Bridge. It's called Vance Creek High Steel Bridge. Well, we all know where Vance Creek County Park is down in Elma. This is not the same place. This is up in the high country. And like I said before, the Ring of Fire 1961 movie was filmed there. This bridge was used by the logging companies forever and ever. It's one of the highest spanning bridges for the railroad and stuff, but of course it's not used anymore. It was used for the logging, and they're not doing high country logging and bringing it down by train anymore. They don't have to. They bring it down by logging truck, and but they used to. So the potential of all kinds of things being up there that are older is really good. The potential of all kinds of things being up there that's newer is also really good, because it's a destination in the backcountry that hikers go all the time, and people go to take pictures of the bridge and stuff like that. I don't know if we'll be able to get there. We're gonna try the Mount Brady roadway first and see if we hit a gate. And if we hit a gate, I see that it's just off 23, which means we need to cut across to Lenoche Dam and come 23 the other way where it's unkept. And we've been on that road before. We actually were just there really recently, but it's okay. We can go again if we have to. But we're gonna first try the Mount Brady roadway and see what happens. So super excited. I'm expecting not to have any internet or anything up there. I hope I put enough stuff in. I did bring the magnifying glass for the blind lady and the maps, so in case I get lost. I did bring 2 metal detectors. Both are charged up at this moment in time. My Xterra Pro I thought was charged up, but it ended up not being, unfortunately. Yesterday it died on me, but it's charged all night, so I think it's fine. I just think I let it get too low and didn't pay close enough attention. But I really like the Elite. I was out using the Elite yesterday, and I found some really good stuff. I found a silver ring and stuff like that. So I had an earring that looks like it might actually be something. And then I found all kinds of costume stuff. Oh, I had fun. Oh, burping on you again. I'm so sorry. But we need to get some driving videos in, because my last one went up today. And I need to get you guys some, for all you people who look forward to that. And you guys who watch it from beginning to end and comment and stuff like that. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. I greatly appreciate that. The interaction really helps the channel big time. And doing complete views and watching the commercials and all that helps fund these adventures. It helps pay for these adventures, which I greatly appreciate. By your support, you guys are helping me live my dream. And in return, I hope that I'm bringing you content that helps you get out of your world for a little bit. I know not everybody can get out of their world. hope this helps you guys get out of your world, the driving videos. And I know a half an hour video is a long time lately for people to commit to watching anything, but you guys know who you are. I think I have a very small audience who watches these, and I just want you to know that I know you're out there, and I do appreciate you, and I am making great effort to keep bringing you this content on a daily basis so you can see. And we'll be gone for hours today, so you know this will be more than a one-day thing for you guys. We're on 12 wire right now. We're on 12 a lot. My house is right down here. With this next left, we turn left to go to my house. But we're gonna go down a little bit more and get off of Brady Road. Go that way. Thank you for coming along with me today. It's not the most beautiful day. You see the storms are in the sky. So if things get too dicey too, we have to end our trip too. If we hit a gate, we have to figure out how to get around it. People go up there, so you know, I know it's doable. It's very doable. We're gonna be by, if we go this route, it's gonna take us by Wenzel Lake. You guys have all been there, but take a bathroom break in the Wenzel Lake. We were right past it. It is Sunday, so, you know, the weekend travelers are out. I like doing this stuff during the week because it's less likely I'll run into anybody at all. And I do have
in
PPE
1 mile,
with me
turn right onto Monty Brady Road.
I was at Coin Club last night talking to one of my friends, and he called his nephew, and his nephew is one of the people who worked on the monument for Wild Man, and I got a more exact location for that. I also got a more exact location for one of the camps, one of the other logging camps. It is just, was it south or north? Now I have to look it up. I wrote it down. Of Grisdale. So it's not far off from where I was. I want to say it was south of Grisdale. I might be wrong. We'll find out. It was one place Camp 5 was. The one
turn
thing
right onto Monty Brady Road.
The one thing about the logging camps, there's like 1 through 5. They didn't stay in one location. And I have a hand-drawn map in one of my books that, you know, show where they moved around to. The thing about the logging camps is I don't expect to find like big jewelry.
For about 19 miles, continue straight.
I don't even expect to find coins and stuff because people didn't have much money and they didn't have much jewelry, and they definitely, if you were a logger, it was not wise to wear any jewelry at all. So that stuff just wasn't brought into this area. And yeah, they did have coins and stuff like that, but not very often, right? Not very often at all. So this lot next to us I was told to do, I couldn't get, it's posted private property, and I didn't get the exact who owns it from the guy who told me to come do it. He might actually own it. It's really surprising. You sit there and you talk to these people in Coin Club and other places, Gun Club and stuff like that, and their past lives have been amazing. They're all older than me. And I love hearing the history and stuff like that, and connecting up with the right people to help you figure all these things out, but you don't know who they are, what they own. Nobody has flashy cars. Nobody wears flashy clothes. We've all been living in the farm mud, rain, wet, dirt, whatever, too long that, you know, everybody showered. I'm not saying anybody smells. And nobody has dirty clothes or anything like that. But, you know, nobody's wearing designer jeans either. You know what I'm saying? So we all look like we're in the same social economic level, and it's surprising who owns what out here. But I really like hanging out with the older crowd. And you're going, Grandma, you're 61. What do you mean the older crowd? I'm serious. The older crowd. I love hanging out with them. They have stories. They know where things are. They make phone calls. They check things out. They, you know, help me out. They help me find places up here. And this is a big exploring. But again, like I said, it's not like the beach guys. And most Saturdays we'll be going to the beach. Most Wednesdays we'll be going magnet fishing at a lake. Most Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll be up at Grisdale with one dog or another. But the other days I want to do other things too. We can't just do Grisdale. So you see a lot of that. Last week we skipped Grisdale. I wasn't feeling like the hottest. I don't know, maybe I was feeling too hot. Was a problem. But this week the dogs really want to go. Ollie, May, and Moose were just begging me to go with me today. But again, I'm going places where I don't know, where I might run into other people. And Ollie May is indifferent to other people, but I don't want to leave her in the car and have her get too hot. It's not going to get too hot today. You don't know that. Inside the car can get really hot, and the weather can change here in an instant. And Moose can't be around other people. I'm just waiting for the day he jumps through one of my windows. He doesn't like other people around me at all. I don't want that to deter anybody from coming and visiting me, because he does have a crate and we can socialize him to you. But it's the randomness of someone on the side of the road or, you know, in the parking lot that he doesn't like. And he'll calm down and be really good with you if you come visit. I don't want you to worry about that. And most women he instantly likes. It's just something with men. And I don't know that that's such a bad thing, because when I take him up to Grisdale, it's to protect me. Same with Ollie Mate. When I take her up to Grisdale, it's to protect me. They get a run too for 2 hours, but yeah, and even if it's a rainy, yucky day, I should probably take him up to Grisdale just to let him run, because it's a place where I've only once ran into other people, and Moose did recall. So it was good. You did good. It's pretty out here today, even though it's like cloudy and it looks like it's gonna storm, and then we hit a sunshine place. Right. Look at all this. Stay on the road, Grandma. Focus! Here's a public fishing place I want to do sometime. Keep forgetting it's there. It's really just down the street. It's like 15 minutes from my house. That would be a good one to go check out on a shorter day. Sunshine. Oh, I wish I could get down the side of this bank and do some metal detecting in the cut that's down here, but it's like a 15-foot cut, so that ain't gonna happen. I bet there's stuff. I bet there's stuff. Sandbar down the river would do the same thing, I guess. So I've never been on these roads past now Wenzel. Kind of excited to see. Car is running great. Gas is full. Everything feels happy. There you go. There's a house for sale. Come and live down the street from me. I like living in that single wide. Looks like it needs some help. I'm going to give the recyclers one more week. I was going to load up the truck today, but I'm going to do it next Sunday. Load up the truck, and then on Monday after Gun Club, take it all in. I'm not going to do it this week. Spend one more week collecting junk. This on the left here, there's all kinds of stuff up the hill, but it's been closed in. I think this is where the Schaefers live. And there's like a covered bridge still, but there's a big entrance gate, and it's heavily gated, and you can't get in there at all anymore. But there's, you know, like I think there's even an old like schoolhouse and stuff up there. You can't get up there. Go door knock it, Kelly. You can't even get into door knock it. You can't get through the security gate. Anyway, don't know where I'll find connections. I might find connections to them somewhere. And they might say, come on up, because I'm slowly making connections here, which is great. We have a new kid at the coin club. He's a kid, means like he's the age of my kids. So to me, he's a kid. This is for sale. This is for sale. And then the other is for sale. I think this is all one piece, but they cut it up. Utter Place or something it's called. It's for sale. There's another for sale side. I think they cut it into sections, and I want to tell anybody looking at it, don't buy it now. Wait until you see when it rains. Here, it's for sale here. This is a dairy farm called the Utter Place or something like that. It's for sale. Yeah, the Utter Place. Call Other Place, they said. But oh, we have a new kid. So we're talking now, you know, I don't know, 20s, 30s, I'm bad at that. In our coin club, he comes with his mother. They're very nice. And he's trying to get his friend to go magnet fishing and stuff like that. And I give him my card. I told him, you know, I'll come and take them. I'll meet them. They can go have some fun. So hopefully we can get him to come out with us for a while. I'm more than willing to have, you know, people adventure with us. I think that's fun. I think that's fun to do things in a group. And I'm going to try really hard at the first of this next month to get over to the metal detecting club. I keep getting newsletters from them, but something always comes up the first of the month when they are meeting. Because that would be another connection. You guys are getting dark on me. Let me cool you down, baby. I don't have the air going very high because I don't want that background noise for you. But there we go. Now it's clearing. Yeah, it just needed some cool air. I do have a jacket. I actually have two jackets. I have my big snow jacket in here too. And I think there's a sweatshirt in the back. So if I get cold, I can do something. You guys know how it is. It's all about keeping the phone cool, right? Burping lady. And it's really odd that I run things so close to, there was a road there. You can tell how the trees are, oh, in an old place in the bushes, there was a road there. You can tell as you're starting to look at the forest and you look at it more and more and more and more and more, and you see things, you can start to actually see where roads used to be or railroad tracks used to be and stuff like that. Your eye just gets really good at seeing stuff like that. Like, I never saw that house before that was in all the bushes in that road, but I caught it today. And it's how the trees are planted. And you just kind of get used to it. It's really funny how that starts, your eye starts to get trained to see what is there. Schaefer State Park. That's where the nice guys thanked me. Told me I was doing a good job. It was very nice of him. I'm used to up north where everybody harasses the crap out of you. I mean, I can remember when the guys with the guns, that's what I call them, the guys with the guns, the actual ranger, not the maintenance guys, not the guys keeping the parks, but the guys with the actual guns who can arrest you. When they were called on me, I was up at I think it's called Miners Park up there, if I remember right. And it's up north where I used to live. And I was metal detecting. I never metal detect up there. If they cut the grass, it's off limits. So you can go into the woods or into the bushes or anywhere you want. That's actually what got me doing stuff in the bushes. First of all, was the rule up there. If the grass is cut, you can't dig in it. Okay. Anyway, so I was up in the bushes in the dirt digging, and I'd met these guys before. I had run in with these guys before, and they come around the corner with their guns. They weren't out or anything like that. It's just the point of it, you know. And they're like, Grandma Kelly, we're looking for you. We got a call on you. I'm like, what? And I hadn't been around to that park yet, and the guy started
In about
laughing.
10 miles, turn right onto West Shelton Matlock Road.
Yeah, we got a call that some lady was digging up all the grass and leaving big holes. And I looked at him, and he says, we came from around the corner, and the moles have just been all over the place. And he says, there's mole hills everywhere where the lady was talking about. We met the lady at the front. She was mad at you. And it was mole hills. It was like, and they're laughing. They're like, yeah, mole hills, a hole is a total different thing. One goes down, one goes up. They're like, we thought it was you. We saw your car out there. And they were just really nice, but they just, made the loop and found me and said hi to me and educated the lady on the difference. But this random lady calls the rangers and says that somebody's vandalizing the park. And it's like, oh my gosh. And I was right where they want me to be, doing exactly, they're great with me because I clean up the garbage, but it's still the fact that some random lady called and met him in the parking lot to tell on me for digging up all the grass areas and leaving these big mounds of dirt. Molehills. Oh my God. Really. I thought that was so funny. But so typical, and it's still, but I don't get that here. And it meant a lot to me when the parks guy at Schaefer's thanked me and told me I was doing a good job. It meant a lot to me. And I know that might seem funny to some of you, but too often it's not them telling us we're doing a good job. When I was up at Martha Lake last week, metal detecting, I was around a big tree out of the tot lot, and two guys were coming. There's a house there, and it's really cheap rent. It's like $800 or $900. One of my daughter's friend used to live there, went to high school with her, and it's a nice house, and it's kind of in the park. And part of the job of why it's such a low price is that you're supposed to keep half an eye on the park too. And they have cameras and stuff. I don't ever see where the cameras are, but I know they have cameras. Anyway, so the one guy is out talking to another guy in the parking lot, and I know that Jessica's friend moved away. Let's get this slowed down. Jessica's friend moved away, so there's somebody new there. And I hear this, see, like that Grandma Kelly truck, and then I couldn't hear what they were saying. They were, blah, blah, blah. Look at this, fixing it up. It's a beautiful red barn over there. Anyway, I stuck my head around the tree, and I said, you guys need me? And he's, oh, no, you're great. And then I could hear him better, and he was just like, these kind of people you want around because they pick up the park. They're always picking up the park, and they never leave a mess. And the more people like this we can get around, the better our park will stay. So be nice to them and never chase them off or anything like that. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and they're fine. Well, this is like, yeah. Because my first thought up there was like, oh, here we go. And I got to kind of change that attitude, right? Because that's not the right attitude to have. And see, Grandma Kelly even every so often starts off with the wrong attitude. Because past experience affects everything, right? We can try and say, I leave my baggage in the past. But past experiences change everything. And you need to move on from past experiences and get positive, good, new experience. But you know what I'm saying. There's our Rainier beer truck. I want to do a short on that, but I feel funny stopping in the driveway. Country. There's a rusting old Rainier beer truck in his front yard. It's country, baby. Doesn't get any more country than that. Tell me, what's your favorite beer? Right? That's so cute. Anyway, so past experiences does change everything. But you can't use that for your excuse all the time. You need to move on beyond that, as far as I'm concerned. We got some rain happening now, guys. Sorry about that. I expected it today. I expect rain off and on, but I still want to go adventuring. I don't have a 30-minute video for you for tomorrow, so this first 30 minutes will be up on tomorrow's if all goes well. I love this bridge. I would like to come throw a magnet off this bridge. Decker Creek Forest. So the one guy said, the nephew of my friend at the club said, Coin Club said, you know, they really don't like people up there poking around. You know, because Jim had me on speakerphone. I don't think that Jim or John. Oh, I think his name is John. I'm sorry, no, I can't remember. Anyway, he said, not my friend. My friend can go wherever she wants. She picks up garbage. And I had to laugh because it's true. I think that, first of all, I very rarely take a very big shovel. I take my hand shovel, right? Oh, look at this tree. Is this not a metal detecting with Randy tree? Oh, stay on the road, Kelly. Don't get so excited. Oh, look at this tree. Randy, look at this tree. Gotta go around that. That looks haunted. The one right there does not look like a haunted tree. Gotta metal detect the base of that. It probably has nothing, but it's, God, gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. Oh, I think it's posted no trespassing actually on the tree. Oh, that's meant for somebody else. Just kidding. Granny goes off to jail. Just kidding. But I want to go do that. Every time I see that tree, I think of Metal Detective with Randy. That is definitely a tree. His big thing is always do around the big trees. Always do around the trees, big trees. Especially when you're in the park and stuff, because people go lean up against a tree, and when it's hot, they go and get under the shade of the tree and relax and throw their blankets down and lose the change out of their pocket. Whatever else they might be doing under the tree. Fun little sprinkles. You're making my camera blurry. Not enough to keep the windshield wipers on the whole time. I want to put on my big comfy jacket, but it's really dirty. I got it dirty yesterday. Of course, that's the jacket in the car that I brought today, the really dirty one. It's okay. Granny's been dirty before. Granny will be dirty again. Yeah, it's pretty up here. I could like park the car anywhere, the truck here, there's a little pull out. I could park it anywhere and just walk and do all these sides. Nobody would care. In fact, people would slow down and thank me as soon as they saw me picking up garbage. It'd just be fine. It's so different out here than up north. But we are conditioned by our past, like I said, but we can't use that as an excuse for our whole life. So anytime somebody stops, the defenses always come up, but they're coming up less and less and less the more that I'm here. In fact, when we stop to go potty, I think I'll put on my dirty jacket. It's a dirty jacket for a dirty granny. Sure changed since last time we went up this road, hasn't it? I wonder how many people are at the boat launch. We're going to stop there and go potty at Wenzel. I think we go past it before we turn. Lately it's been just packed. The old time fair was up here. Coming to the school grounds. I think we slow way down too. Really? Is it 20? I think it's 20 when flashing. Hold on, let's see what it says. I don't think it's 20 today. Yeah, when flashing, it's not flashing. So the old time fair was up here. Met a really nice guy. He goes by the handle Bigfoot. He's been in a couple of our lives. But this was really pretty up here. Here's a truck for sale. It was for sale before too. I wish I knew how to fix things. So fix it. Take it, fix it. I'm not candy like that. I'm not cool like that. Love to do the school, but there's so much other places to do than to bother the kids in their locked up school. That mailbox is falling over. Long straight road. Oh, Broken Kitty's been out and about. She comes and lays out in the hallway at the top of the stairs for the night now. And in the morning when I go shut everybody up, she goes into the doggy room. I mean, she goes into the shut room when I let the doggies out. Beerus is not being nice to her. Beerus walks by her and growls at her all the time. I don't know why. She was being nice a couple days ago and she thought she was like really, 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 really hurt. And she is really, really hurt. But when she first saw her, she was being nice to her, and now she's being not nice to her. Growls at her. Oh my gosh. It's like, stop it. Let's see, are we almost at a stop and a start? We are. Let's give it a stop.